Hey guys, so this is video 3 out of 3 of my final phase of divorce process series. 3 years later, so I'll start with my passport. Here it is. I got it. It's now finalized. I'm Leah Morris in all areas of my life, and I think I don't know if I really feel any different, except for that I just feel like if there was any last little remnant, like string that might have still been attached energetically even to my ex, it's now gone. I also feel like when you change your name to someone else's, you take ownership of their name. It's almost like this sense of feeling like you're their possession or something. I don't know why I'm so nervous to say that. Maybe that was just the relationship I was in, though. 3 years later, I now have my name back. And actually, more since I changed it, it's been 5 years. It feels really good. I feel like I'm my own me again. Maybe some of you can relate to that feeling of back to me. And not even when I changed my name, I really, not that I even fully liked myself back then, but I'm me in a different way now, and that feels really good. There's just been so much growth that has happened, and so much, identifying what it is that I want to bring into the world, and who it is I am, and what kind of person I can be. And so yeah, having my name Leah Morris back on my passport feels amazing. Now I can go travel the world as myself, not somebody's wife or ex-wife. Let's see. I just got notified yesterday, which is why it's taken me so long, that my ring sold. So I used worthy.com. Couple things. My experience was very quick. They were very communicative. One thing that I was a little bit concerned about was the price. And maybe that's just because I don't know what I'm doing as far as rings go. But it kind of made sense to me, but also part of me was hoping for, I guess, a little more personalized experience. It felt very transactional, which makes sense. You're selling something. But I guess because it's such an emotional thing, I was kind of looking for something a little more careful, if that makes sense. Maybe just to talk to somebody who may know what it feels like to sell a wedding set. So that's my feedback for Worthy. I feel okay about the price I got. One thing that you should know is that with any ring, none of the small diamonds on the band or on the setting are actually count towards the worth of the ring. Even if you have a bunch of diamonds on your band, on your setting, or on your wedding band, all that they're actually selling is the main stone. So the value of the main stone is what you're going to get priced at. The setting is just kind of a bonus that comes with it. Don't get caught by surprise when you're what the heck, my ring's worth so much more than this. It's because they're only really able to resell price you for the resale value of the main stone. And usually it's 50% ish of the main stone value. Every diamond varies. But yeah, that's something that I was a little caught off guard with, kind of bummed out about. I thought I'd be able to get a lot more. But many of these places, it's the main stone that anyone's going to really be interested in. And then they probably will repurpose the setting and the wedding band for you. So What happened is I put my ring on their site. They took pictures of it for me, really great pictures, and then they put it up for auction at a price that I chose. And they told me like a roundabout price that they recommended. It was up for auction for I think a couple days, like 48 hours or 72 hours, something like that. It got like 32 different bids on it. Final bid when the auction was over was less than what I asked. So I didn't accept that bid, and instead I challenged everyone who made a bid on it to come a little bit higher, about $100 more. Now they're sending me money to my PayPal, and it's just that easy. They have the ring, they took the pictures, they put it up for auction, and I got $50 less than what I originally wanted as my minimum taking price. So I feel like it's a win. But at the end of the day, I don't have that thing anymore. I don't have that symbol in my possession. I have a chunk of change to spend on something that's... I really want to be deliberate about what I do with that money. So we'll see. I feel solid, and what's also really interesting is like it's created a different dynamic in my current relationship. Everything is like flowing really easily. Every relationship has their ups and downs, and mine just feels the most solid it's ever felt before. And I definitely think that has to do with the energy of that I was bringing to the table, of like having this symbol of like a marriage gone bad in the house at all times, and having my name not changed completely. And granted, my current partner never has said anything to me about like, you need to change it, you need to sell that, ever. In fact, he's asked me like, why do you think you need, why do you want to change it, why do you want to get rid of it? He's just always come at it with a level of curiosity, more than anything. So it's been totally up to me, and 3 years later I was ready, and it happened, and it's freed up a lot of emotional space, mental space, spiritual space for me to just like be me, and to show up differently to my relationship. If any of you have any questions about this, comment below. I would love to answer. But Worthy.com is the company I use. I think there's another company called, and they also do it, and I believe they are a little more intimate with their communication with people, so it can feel a little more like you're being really well taken care of. At least that's what all the reviews say on them. But Worthy was, I would recommend them too. And I think like if I had any feedback for them, like work that into your customer service, and of handling this very emotional experience with a little more sensitivity is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, it's not that they weren't compassionate or careful. It's that maybe they weren't as sensitive as I would hope. That's also coming from a life coach, so take that with a grain of salt. So that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Feels good. All right, bye.